I'm here to explain to you what to do, what not to do, and the operation of the Rainer full view glass overhead door. Here's your 3-button station on the side here. There's other controllers as well as there are remotes. So that is very important to know, that this door can work at any time without you touching it or anybody else in this area touching it. There's people in the offices upstairs. There's people with remote controls and vehicles coming from either way. If you would please stay clear of the door for safety. All pedestrians should not be around the door openings. The first thing I want to show you is if you have any problems with the overhead doors at all, if the push buttons are not working, first thing to check is your chains on your motor. These are your assisted motor chains. If they are pulled and locked out, it will not work. Also, the next feature I would like you to look at is the vector photo beams that shoot across. If they do not line up and the lights do not light up, the door will not operate. The third thing I want to tell you about is the door when it's down or up. It's not for an elevator. It's not to be rode. It's not to be used in any fashion form to pull up banners or anything else. We do not tie things to it, and we keep tracks clear of all debris, mops, brooms, everything. Other than that, be safe. And if there's anything that you hear out of the door that's abnormal, or the door is not working what you think is proper, please tell your supervisor, let them contact us, let us get out of here and get it fixed. Thank you. I'm here to show you the manual operation of a Rainer full view overhead door. And we're going to start here with the chain hoist assembly. When you get to the door itself, these 3 buttons you push and nothing will work. So we're going to go to the manual chain hoist. We're going to release from the chain lock this. The first one we want to pull will be the one that works the chain hoist. And if you watch it, it will move out. Here we go. We're going to pull tension on it, and it locks that into place. And then it come down here. We take the chain, we run it forward, and it locks it into place. Now we're going to pull the brake loose. The brake doesn't require as much. We just put a little pressure on it, lock it into place. Everything is set. Then we take the front chain and we pull it, and our door will come up. Okay, same operation as would be to go down. We're going to pull the door to the down position. Now I want to show you when you get this door back down and chain locked back into place, the door will not move with any of the buttons. Nothing will work. These chains lock the motor out, pulls electricity away from the motor. So what we're going to do to make it go back to push button control is pull and release the chains. Make sure that they have slack in them. Lock the chain back into place. And now we should have complete operation with electric. We are here to demonstrate the the safety beam on the bottom of an overhead door. This is your Rainer model 300, I think is what they call it. It's a full view glass door in a fire station, and we're going to show you exactly how the bottom bar works. This hose connects into the bottom of the door into a hose. It runs the length of the door and has a plug on this end on the other end of the hose. And that's what gives us trapped air in here. So whenever you push the hose, the trapped air is forced to this diaphragm. Diaphragm has a switch connected to a receiver, and it sends a signal to an operator. Let's go ahead and work the diaphragm, and so you can see it. See the diaphragm pushing the switch, and it's going to send a signal. It will not light up right now. I have not, there it goes. It's lighting up inside the receiver. Now the receiver is sending a signal, and it will be translated to a signal. This is not intended for people. This is intended for vehicles or obstructions of any other sort, not human beings. This bottom bar does not go all the way the width of the door, it's only half of the door. So it's not made for pedestrian use, and it states in the manuals that a walk-through person is not to be walking through a doorway. There are door openings on either end of the building for that. I'm here to show you the Vector's photo beam for a overhead door. And on this fire station we're working on, they're located on knee high on the bottom of all doors, except for one door, which is located at 10 foot. These eyes are for protection from pedestrian traffic, dogs, obstructions of any sorts, cars, trucks. The first thing that I will look at when I come to a door that's not working is my photo beams, to make sure that the lights that are on the insides next to the eyes, on both ends you're gonna see a red on one end, and then the main photo beam, which will be a green light, because if you notice when the beam is broken, the lights will flash. So that tells you that they are working, so that means that that's not our problem. We're here to explain to you what these little lights are on the side of every one of these overhead doors. These are strobe lights. These are to let you know the door is being given a command to either open or to close. So whenever the button is pushed, the light will light up for, I think, 20 seconds, and then it will go off. And that gives enough time for the driver to drive outside the drive and to let any pedestrians or anybody know that there are moving objects above their head. Thank you.